Class of 2014. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations. Today is your day. And I'm so honored and so humbled to have an opportunity to stand before you, to speak to you, and ultimately to try my very best to speak on your behalf. I'm so encouraged when I look at you for the people you are, for what you've done, for what you're doing, and for what I believe you'll be able to accomplish. And so give yourself a big round of applause. And today, before I get into my speech, I just want to say a couple of thank yous. Today is a day of thankfulness, and I truly am thankful. I am thankful to George Pepperdine for his amazing vision some 77 years ago. You and I are both a part of that vision. I want to say thank you to our current president, Andrew Benton, whom we affectionately refer to as AKB, for being a man of God, for being a leader of leaders, while yet always maintaining to be so down to earth and so relatable. I want to thank all of the faculty and all of the administration for your hard work and dedication. I assure you that it does not go unnoticed. Everybody here today in a cap and a gown is a product of your hard work and your dedication. To our professors in particular, I want to say thank you for always pouring into our minds, but also, besides that, also pouring into our lives. It's so obvious that you care, and that indeed has made all the difference. To everyone in the stands and everyone in these chairs back here, to our family, to our parents, to our friends and our loved ones, we want to say thank you for being our biggest fans, our biggest supporters, for wiring us money when we so desperately needed it. Those care packages always seem to come in on time. You have made so many sacrifices for us, so many of which we may never know, but we want to say thank you. To my fellow classmates, I want to say thank you to you. I want to start by quoting the great philosopher Drake, whom some pronounce as Drake. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Oh, you know Drake? Okay. But it's so true. You are the lifeblood of this institution. You are precisely what makes this place so special. And I want to thank God for the work he's doing here at Pepperdine. I want to thank God for the work he's doing in each and every one of you, a work that is not yet completed. But today is not just a day of thankfulness. Today is also a very momentous occasion. It goes in a long line of days and times in which we will not soon forget. Days and times that stretch as far back as our first steps. The day we lost those training wheels. Our first run in Little League. The day we got our driver's license. Your first kiss, and if it hasn't happened yet, trust me, it will. Hang in there. The day you got your acceptance letter into this great university. And then about a year later, the day you got another acceptance letter into one of our amazing international programs. The first time you saw tears swell in your parents' eyes, finally, not because you got in trouble, but because they were proud of you. You see, life is a tapestry full of momentous occasions. This is a momentous occasion. Stop. Take a deep breath and let the gravity of this moment fall upon you. Don't fight it. Instead, embrace all of the joy and all the nostalgia, all of your memories and all of your experiences, all the while letting go and letting fall away all of the things that should in a moment such as this, such as tears, fears, and any regrets you might have. Let them go. We don't have any time for that here today. None at all. Now truly open your eyes. Take a look around. I want you to take it all in. And as you look around, let the faces of your classmates help bring back the memories. From NSO, where you easily asked over 300 students, the big three, what's your name, what's your major, and where they were from, to those long lines at one stop where entire days have literally been made and destroyed in one fell swoop. To those late nights of Songfest, to those early mornings of 8 a.m.s, which oftentimes led to those even later nights in the Hawk and even earlier mornings in the law school CAF, to rushing for fraternities and sororities, And if you still feel jaded because you didn't get your first choice, just know the Alpha and Omega accepts everyone. From the campus rock painted by our very own world-class artists to the artistry displayed for all in productions such as Les Mis. From Blue and Orange Madness to the much-anticipated Gonzaga game, go Waves. To the countless Starbucks runs, to our second cafeteria affectionately known as Chipotle. To the DPS officer at the front gate who always has a wave and a smile. To the DPS officers who came into my sophomore dorm looking for the perpetrators who stole our beloved George Pepperdine statue. A day that will live in infamy, and no, I didn't do it. But I do know who did, but that's for a different speech. From the countless practical lessons learned outside of the classrooms, like you shouldn't wait until the last 2 weeks of school to get your last 12 convocation credits, to the priceless lessons we've learned from people of faith, such as my dear friend and Pepperdine's former athletic chaplain, Maurice Hilliard, who went on to be with the Lord a couple of years ago. You see, in a couple of months, you will receive your degree in the mail. And none of these things will be listed on that degree, but I want you to consider them an integral and important part of your education. But you see, today is most momentous because it signifies arguably your greatest act of service to date. You see, doctors don't get degrees to practice medicine on themselves. And as I plan to attend Pepperdine's law school in the fall, I'm not going to protect myself from any future legal troubles, though I'd be okay with that. I'm going to help people. Likewise, the degrees you have earned really aren't for you at all. They're for all of the people you'll get to serve with that degree. Now, whatever you do and wherever you go, wherever this life takes you, please never forget that. To you education majors, you will teach our children, and you will likely be undervalued and underpaid, but what you're imparting on the next generation will be priceless. To my fellow communication majors, you will be able to mellifluously, grandiloquently bloviate with the best of them, but do so in a way that is thoughtful and strategic. You see, communication is a bridge where the waters of discord run freely. To you science majors, you will help serve within the fields of scientific research and medicine. You will help us better understand this complex world around us, and because of your time here, you will help care for our loved ones who suffer from diseases such as cancer and Alzheimer's. To you fine arts majors, you inspire, you encourage, you help create and foster community. You help draw us closer to God the Creator through your thoughtful creations in music, theater, film, and art. It's so easy to see that you have been made in God's image. To you philosophy and social science majors, well, I'm actually not quite too sure what you'll do, but I'm hoping you'll help us understand why we make poor decisions so that we can make some better ones. To you business majors, you will run our companies and then hopefully hire us someday. These college loans will not pay for themselves, and for that, we collectively say thank you. You see, if I could, I would go through each and every one of the majors we offer here at Pepperdine, but when giving a speech, I always try to adhere to the 5B approach. Be brief, brother. Be brief. So brief I shall be. You see, the degrees we have earned really aren't for us at all. Whatever you do, if you take nothing else away, please remember that. Your degree is not for you. You see, Pepperdine has given us an elite education, but they did not stop there. They have also given us the lens and tools needed to view and use that education. This is higher education that's informed by the highest education, Christianity. You see, Jesus himself once said, "The greatest amongst you will be your servant." And I have no doubt you are all destined for greatness. Thank you, and congratulations.